Hello, today I will overview the software for game time accounting, BilliardPOS. Important note, the software comes with a control board. This allows you to control the lights physically. BilliardPOS offers kits for 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32 channels. The price depends on the number of channels and a set of options. The program has two main types of accounts, administrator and an operator. Administrators can change settings and view all reports. Operators control the tables. In addition, the operator has limited access to reports. By default, all accounts have no password. I'll show how to set it up later. Let's see what the work as an operator look like in BilliardPOS. For an operator, the program is extremely intuitive, and 10 to 20 minutes is enough to train a new employee. The overview screen displays all tables with brief information on each table. Let's go to table 1 and control it. This is what the detail page of a table look like. All the controls buttons are at the bottom. Controls are very simple and are similar to cassette player controls. To start a game, just click on the start button. In an opened window you can select different parameters, but we will leave everything by default and just click on the start again. The game has started, the lights turned on, and the time has started. Right now we have launched a table without restrictions, i.e. until we manually close it, the game will continue. It's important to note that the demo has 5-minute limit, after which the table will automatically close. You can also launch the game with a time limit. Let's launch table 3 with a 2-minute limit. To do this, select limit time option and enter 2 minutes in the window on the right. You can also select another tariff from what's currently available. In addition to starting and stopping the game, the tables also have other functionality. We'll start with the pause. This function allows you to pause the game, lights turned off, and timing stop. It is convenient to use pause, for example, if the client went out to smoke or have a snack. When the client returns, simply press the start button and the game will continue. The situation may arise when you need to move the game from one table to another. For this purpose, you can use the move button. Let's move table 1 to table 2. A list of tables to which you can move the game will appear on the left. You can only move to close tables and those with the same tariff group. The game has now moved from table 1 to table 2. The last function is cleaning. It allows you to turn on the light free of charge. It is typically used for technical needs. By default, the lights will automatically turn off after 5 minutes, but this time can be changed. We'll demonstrate this function on table 4. To use it, simply press cleaning button. After cleaning is finished, you can turn off the light by pressing stop. Let's go back to the overview tab and look at it in more detail. The overview screen shows current state of the tables, the game time, price for the game, and for games with a time limit, the remaining game time. You can also add additional services to tables in the program. For example, you can rent out queues. Let's go back to the third table and see how it works. You can add an additional service on the game start window or later using services button. I decided to add 2 queues. You can observe the total price has changed. In the services total field contains price for all additional services. This feature is available in the basic configuration of the program and does not require additional payment. But BilliardPOS has a bar accounting option. It can be accessed by pressing bar. This additional feature is purchased separately from the program. To demonstrate it, we will add column. To achieve this, just double-click on desired product. Let's close the bar window. And we can observe that the price for a bar and total price has changed. These were all the functions for managing tables. We should close the tables. To do this, click on the stop button. Let's start with table 2. Window will open. with several options, but for now we will leave everything by default and click on the bill button. Here you can see a bill for a game. A bill can be printed if you have a receipt printer. The software has the capacity to print 58mm or 80mm wide receipts. Alternatively, you can just close the receipt by clicking close. Also, we need to close table 3. When closing a game, you can select a regular customer to apply a discount. Let's select a client test. This process can be automated using a card discount function. When using it, the client simply places the card on the card reader, and the program will automatically find it and apply the discount. This function is sold separately. The option also allows you to organize complex loyalty systems. You can set up fixed or variable discounts depending on the amount spent over a certain period. It is possible to organize a cashback system. It's also possible to make a deposit to a client's card. The operator has access to another function of the program, the booting log. The booting log serves only as a reminder and does not control lights. You can see all the tables allocated from top to bottom and time periods from left to right. A date can be selected in the calendar in the upper left corner on the screen. To create a record, select a time period and click Add Record. A window will open, allowing you to write a comment and change the time. After filling all information, click on the Save button. The entry has been created and can be edited or deleted by using Edit and Delete buttons. Let's delete it. The operator also has limited access to reports. Let's take a closer look at the available functionality. To open it, we need to first close the booting log and then use this graph button and select Main Report. The operator can view reports for current and previous shifts. This feature allows him to show customers the receipt if there are disagreements. To open a receipt, find, select it and click on Open. The customer receipt with all the information has been opened. You can print it again using Print button if necessary. Let's see other functionality of reports. We close the receipt and go back to the main reports. In addition, whole report can be printed using standard A4 printer, or it can be exported to Microsoft Word, Excel, or OpenOffice. Let's close it. We reviewed all the functionality available to the operator. Now we restart the program and log in as an administrator to look at the settings available to him. First, we look at most frequently changed settings, tariffs. On the left, we have tariff groups for different tables, namely VIP and whole. Each table belongs to one of these groups and only tariffs from it will be available to the table. On the right are all the tariffs in the selected group. Let's create a new tariff by using Add button. There are several types of tariffs. Billiard usually calculates the price for a number of minutes played, but for clients the price is usually shown per hour. To replicate this, select per hour and enter the tariff price in the tariff field, for example 1. In addition, you can add restrictions on time and days of the week. But we will create a tariff without these restrictions. Let's call it promotion and save it. Now, if we log in as an operator and start a VIP table, we will be able to select create a tariff. Note that only active now tariffs are shown. We should also look at already created tariffs, so let's go back to an administrator. The already created tariffs have restrictions. So we go to group whole and tariff working days day and open. This is active during working days from 8 to 18. This means that at 18 the tariff will automatically change to an hour. This change will be recorded in the bill and report. Next, we move on to additional services settings, exit the tariffs, and enter additional services menu. As an example, we add a new service called Premium Queue. In the measure field, we'll write pieces and set the price to 2. On the right, we can select the type of pricing. Fixed suits us. After entering the information, do not forget to save the service by clicking on Save. And now we can sell it using Services button as shown before. Next, we'll look at possibility of adding regular customers. We need to enter regular customers menu. Can be done using this People button. Add a client, for example, client test 3, and set a discount for game to 20% and for bar for 10%. Also, if you have purchased a card discount function, you can link a card to a regular client in the same window. This is all functionality of regular clients. Let's exit it and move to bar accounting. A bar can be opened using this box button. In this window, there are products groups on the left, products on the right, and income and expense information at the bottom. Here you can change products and fill in their income and expense information. When selling products, their quality will change automatically. It is also possible to create composite products consisting of other products. An important note is that the bar is not included in the basic purchase program and is sold as a separate option. Its cost can be found in a price list on our website. For example, let's create a new product. Call it Coca-Cola 500 milliliters. In the measure field, we'll write can, and we set a price to it, for example, 2.1, and save it. The product has been created, but we can't sell it because the stock is 0. Therefore, first we need to create a goods arrival with the use of income button. In the opened window, fill in fields purchasing price, for example 1.2, and count, for example 10. You can also write an additional information in reason field. The product is ready for sale. Now we move on to setting up the tables. Exit bar via close button and select tables in the settings menu. We supply controllers for 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32 tables, but most likely you have a different number of tables. In this case, extra tables can be hidden. Let's hide table 8. This can be done by unchecking use option. In addition, you can turn off cleaning and pause function for some or all tables in the same window. Also, you can change tariff group the table belongs to, but let's change it for table 1. That's all for setting up tables. The last menu left is Stuff. In this menu, you may create, edit and delete accounts. You can also set passwords for them. If you have a card discount option, you can link cards to enter the program using them. Let's create an account with name test and a password 1234 as example. Don't forget to enter type marker for an operator account. Now we can log in to the program using this account. So let's test it. Enter the password and we logged in. This concludes the program review. As you can see, the software is trivial to use, but provides many customizations options. You can download this demo on our website, BilliardPOS.com, and the link will be in the description. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. Thank you for your time.